All right, this is J111's race number 3 for the NOOD, and you can see the finishes here, where we got Skeleton coming out strong with a 1, and Dawn Patrol, Comerford guys, getting a 2nd in this race. Did quite nicely, and then Velocity with a 3rd and Space 4th, and Slush. What do we got? Satella and Bravo and Wicked. So this is race number 3. Here's the analytics. Gone through this already. So first speed, 605, 626, 637, 618, 603, 643. Velocity going very fast. What was the... Let's see if I can... So Skeleton at a 637. They were the fastest. Nope, Velocity was fastest up that first speed. Sailed at 2.68 and Skeleton at 2.63. Interesting there. So, all right, let's take a look. Shrink this down. Shrink this guy down. All right, let's get this back. This was very interesting. Big pile up at the committee boats at the start, as you can see. Allowed these other boats to get away pretty cleanly here. So Skeleton to leeward, Slush, Satella, Bravo comes up, and start time is about here. And away we go. But look how much a clean exit these guys. Satella's actually done a very nice job here. Nobody to win it of them. Going 6-6, 6-2, 6-9 on the Skeleton. And I'll let this play out a little bit. Let me slow it down just a little bit. So we look upwind here a little bit. Everybody's still favoring the left side a little bit more. Still, even though the tide's coming in, it never really came back in. It just slowed down a bit, but still ebbed pretty much all day today. Skeleton, let's see, Slush comes back, tries to take an opportunity. Slush Funds probably had a floater issue. Well, maybe that came from Wednesday night. They had a really shitty floater sailing Wednesday night the other night. But all in all, Velocity out here getting lifted. Going to be a little bit tough to get back. Let's see how they get back up in here. Wicked taking the high lane up here. Should be pretty strong, actually. I think they actually are winning this race on the second part of this race. We definitely overstood in here. Unfortunately, that's why we even tacked up in there. Yeah, Wicked doing well here. Let's see, Velocity jives out. Let's see where they jived out at. They were in almost second there. Let's see how they do going out early. We're sailing much slower and slower here on Velocity. Well, maybe not much slower. 7-4, 7-8, 7-4, 7. Actually, a little bit of a gain for us on Spaceman. Let's see how Velocity does coming back here. Look at us, we're sailing much lower here. Look at the gauge that we bring back down in here. Put us back into play. I think we actually, because of this left gate being favored, actually helps us here a little bit. Let's watch this. Slow it down a little bit more. Slow it down even a little bit more. Look, it goes around the favored gate, and velocity. Now, getting back on the left side, everybody's still trying to get out of the current here a little bit. See how the tracks. Yeah, definitely a lefty coming up in here, right? You would say that Wicked gets knocked here, coming back in. We go back out for more. Let's see how that works out for us on Wicked. We lost on Slush right there. They came back and got us pretty good here. Let's see if we get back in the ball game here a little bit. Slow it down a little bit here. Gets messy up here. Wicked not quite making it. Going 4.8, really with a current. I mean, that should have been probably even tacking before velocity got there. That would have been, let's stop that for a second. Let's look at that. That's a decision point, right? So Wicked is going 5.5 knots with the current going against them in bad air a little bit. This would have been the time to tack and then step out, but now let's see what happens here. Velocity tax comes in and just able to get around and go. So there you go. Always got to keep the current in mind a little bit and be a little conservative, because now look, I mean, it just cost them dearly. I mean, they were in second place. Obviously, they know that. And we sailed a little bit conservative in some manners today too, just trying to. I think you have to be conscious of, the gains of not making the mark, or if you do make it, or 2 tacks. I mean, that was really costly. You'd rather done 2 tacks there for sure. Conservative would have been the 2 tack move. Slush Fund. Let's see, where did Slush Fund start? Downwind. They were 1, 2, 3, 4th. Yeah, they don't get us here. We almost get velocity. Almost get velocity here. We're making it. We get a little lift in here. We try a little wing on wing action and just couldn't. Right here, we're going wing on wing now. Velocity goes to wing on wing. And there you go. There you go. Okay, so that was race number 3. Showstopper.